someone to tell us if it's working, which hypothetically it should, but
I mean, it always takes a few seconds. Like, it's not live yet, but
yeah.
But we should be talking so that once it is
Yes,
live,
it's
so
true.
when it is live.
Like there's
No,
like
we're all just gonna
a
stand
minute
and
of
wait.
silence.
I have nothing to say to you people.
all right.
Well, that's gonna make this very awkward.
This is going to be, this session is just going to be a lot of
So
staring.
controversial.
completely psychic.
It's about the
Needs to
words
do
you don't.
charades over.
over Zoom.
It's about the words you don't use as a dungeon master.
That's very zen.
It sounds and looks okay from my end.
All right.
From your end. Okay,
Yep.
great.
I'm going to share the link on.
Especially no
Mastodon?
double or not me.
Yeah. Echo Kathy.
Echo, echo,
Wecko, wecko.
echo.
Yay, we're seen and probably heard.
Podcast should be
I
seen.
can hear
and
you
not heard.
asking if there's a W and there's no W when you ask about it. So
Excellent.
I think you're good.
Yay, it's
I've just noticed that it
working.
changed my magic sword to a D&D 2024 magic sword. So I have an ability called Vex. I don't know what it is, and I'll never use it.
Okay. Yeah, because technically we're not playing with 2024 rules yet, but
Nope.
someday we will need to move into the
Into the
recent past.
Yeah.
I mean, how long did it take us to switch away from 4E? It was
A very
long
long time. I mean, basically only once the digital tools that they used for 4E, which were terrible, went offline. No offense, which is the custom employees. But
Lots of offense.
okay. Well,
It was terrible, and it ruined my professional life for like 4 years because everybody that should have been working on the website was drafted to work on that garbage.
Yeah.
Boo.
it was conspicuously assembled from like chewing gum and baling wire. It was not good.
Insult to chewing gum and baling wire.
Well,
But
yeah.
with D&D Beyond, they finally got their wish. People pay subscription to play D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
True enough.
should we, speaking of playing Dungeons and Dragons, should
What?
we play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes, let's.
Yes. So
Wait,
everything's
is-
working. Oh,
I was saying, is that why we're here?
that is why we're here. I mean, we don't have to. We can do whatever we want. I'm not a cop.
Okay.
You know, like
Suddenly we're going to play careers.
Excellent. Let's do it.
I have 100% win rate on
I've
careers.
So do I.
Let's do it again.
Yeah, so does
I have
Monty.
never actually played careers, despite
That was
listening to
fun.
you play careers and spending many hours on the board for careers. So
I know.
I feel
You
like
put
I
so much time in that.
that was not the best use of my time, but it's okay. There was
but it
definitely
looks
a
great.
there was a more efficient way to do that I don't know, but yes,
That's
it was one of those like, nope, I'm in this now. This is where I live. All
I've
right,
been there.
let us return to the world of Dungeons and Dragons: Keys from the Golden Vault - Heart of Ashes.
Hyphen sounds wrong.
Well,
Does.
I'm just improvising the punctuation here.
Improvised punctuation, the TPK way.
Yeah. I just assume Erica copy edits everything I say or do. You know.
I mean, I try not to, but my brain always is.
I'm aware of my limitations. Welcome back to Total Party Kill. It's me, Tony Sidelar, a dungeon master, and today we are continuing one of our Keys from the Golden Vault high space adventures, specifically Heart of Ashes. Previously on Dungeons and Dragons, Keys from the Golden Vault, Heart of Ashes, our adventurers have infiltrated the cursed city of Galasine. Their target, King Jaros's cursed heart. Exact location? Unknown. Between them and the heart, a castle that is disintegrating and being pulled up into a vortex. And oh yeah, there's a bunch of shadow monsters patrolling the hallways of that castle. Those particular shadow monsters are about to be in conflict with our adventurers because though they've been very, very stealthy and sneaking around, eventually the jig is up and conflict is bound to happen. Let me introduce our players in initiative order because combat's about to happen. First up, it's Erica Ensign. Welcome back, Erica.
Hello, thank you. Yes, Erica Ensign, she, her, playing Levithia du Isigri, also she, her. And she is a human ranger with a single level of rogue, and she has a haunted background. So she's kind of spooky, which sort of fits in here right now.
Also joining us, it's Kathy Campbell.
Hello, Tony. I am here and I am playing Tinkerbell. We both use she, her pronouns. She is a fairy druid. And man, I'm never more happy to have a character that can fly than when I have a castle that's being shot up to the sky. Oh,
Flight is
fun.
very useful. I mean, to you, this castle is basically like more
Normal.
accessible.
Yeah.
Well, it's better. There's like giant gaping holes in the side of it, so you can just flit about.
Yeah.
And everybody else is like, I can't get to that part of the castle that's
Living
floating
my
off
best fairy
50
life.
feet away. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Also joining us, it's Monty Ashley.
Hey, that's me. Hi, I'm Monty. I use the pronouns he, him, and so does Krong the Bugbear Rogue, who I will be playing.
And next up, it's Annette Weirstraw.
Hello, I am playing J. Raff, who is an Asimar paladin. We both use she, her pronouns, and I look currently like one of those shadow monsters. However, I am the reason the jig is up. I jigged. I jigged.
You jigged when you should have jagged.
I should have jagged.
You know, your explorations, eventually your disguise did not hold up to close inspection by the spooky shadow
Probably just should have sent
monsters.
Kathy up
So,
flying.
yeah.
Why did we do that?
And last but certainly not least, unless you mean least by your order in the initiative order, which is, randomly generated, it's Kat Griffith. Welcome back, Kat.
Pronouns. Cherish is a tiefling paladin with a little soup song of rogue mixed in there, just to make their parents, because I misgender my own character, make their parents to make the parents angry. And I have already used up one of my bad rolls, so look forward to only good rolls from me.
So it's like you minored in rogue at Paladin College.
Yeah, they ran away from home and did some roguey stuff and then realized this kind of sucks. So we're just going to go back and become a paladin again.
All right, let me paint a picture of where we are. Our adventures are in some of the upper floors of the castle. Large chunks of the castle have disintegrated away. They're in kind of a central kind of trophy room with doors leading to lots of hallways that kind of surround this room and go off to further parts of the castle. And there are kind of these ashen monsters that are stalking the halls around this trophy room and may emerge from a variety of places to confront our heroes. In addition to the one that is immediately going to attack J-Raff when it can, you know that there are others marching around these hallways, and there's even one that was kind of sent via a magical command down a set of stairs that I sure bet is going to turn up at a inopportune moment. So we are going to go in initiative order, and several of you got to go before the Ashen monsters. So it's going to be Levithia, Tinkerbell, and then Krong, monsters, J-Raff, and Cherish. So Levithia, how are you doing?
Well, I can't. I just determined that from the angle that I'm at, I'm sort of hiding-ish behind one of these trophy cases or something.
Yeah.
And but I am watching the door to see how things are going for Jay, and I think I have a clear line of sight to both Jay and the creature next to her. Can I tell that she's about to be in trouble?
Yeah.
And attack?
Yes, you definitely can.
Okay.
The monster has advanced on her menacingly.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't like it when monsters menace my friends. This is literally my least favorite thing. Next to monsters menacing me, which is actually a little bit worse. Sorry, friends. And yeah, so I am going to shoot at it with a hand crossbow.
All right, hand crossbow.
Yep, which we're not starting strong here. Oh, actually, I have a +8. That's not bad. Okay, 16.
16 is not quite enough. These are kind
Ooh.
of these ashen monsters were like the king's royal guard in life, and they're kind of these heavily armored, clunking, stomping soldiers. And so I think a 16, like, it just kind of buffets it away with its
Ba-ting!
shield. Yeah. There's probably like a kind of cloud of ash that shoots off the shield, but it's from a damage perspective ineffective.
Well, I have 2 attacks, so
Okay, try for another one.
I guess I will just try it again. That is considerably worse. I think I'm a
Oh.
little bit shaken by this.
Okay.
It's a new hand crossbow. I used to use a longbow.
Hasn't been tuned.
I've gone from as big as possible in the bow realm to as like small as possible. So yeah.
Levithia, are you happy with where you are by that trophy case? Do you want to maneuver around the map at all?
I mean, I'd probably like to not be in a castle that's disintegrating around me, but other than that, I think I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Tinkerbell, you are also in this kind of central trophy room. Jrath and the most visible of the Ashen soldiers is just to the north of you. What are you feeling like doing?
I have 2 questions for the DM, which is always a great sign.
Yep.
Number 1, out where Jrath is that considered outdoors?
Wow, it's sure on the kind of periphery between outdoors and indoors.
It's basically a porch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
is a porch
it-
outdoors.
Yeah, is a porch outdoors? I would say a porch is
I
outdoors.
think so.
If it's not screened in, then
Yeah.
it's absolutely outdoors.
I would even say if it's screened in, I think it's outdoor. If it's got like a like a 3-season porch, that's indoors. Do they have those in Canada, or is it too cold?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
No, but they'd be like they'd have glass instead
Yeah,
of
instead of
screens.
or
There's
plastic.
That's what
really
season
only
isn't
3
involved.
seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have seasons up there, right?
We do.
Okay.
Cool.
So I don't know the context of why my answer to this matters, but yeah, I'm gonna say it's outside.
Okay, great. And then my second question is, would you
Real excited for this one.
Would you consider the act of the dissolvation into whatever hole? Is this a storm? Is there a storm involved?
I would
What's
say
the
it's
weather
not
like?
a storm. I think it's this weird kind of like, I think I described it last time as like things are kind of just floating anti-gravity style. So it's not, there's not
But there
kind
are
of
a lot of
there's
clouds
stuff.
around.
There's a lot of stuff. I feel like
I
it doesn't
mean,
quite have the violence a
I
storm.
changed my background to
Yeah.
the actual art that you made, and it sure looks stormy.
That looks
to me.
It
pretty
looks stormy.
stormy.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
clouds.
There's I mean, it is certainly storm-like. I'm Hey Kathy,
I know
can
where
I
this
ask
is
you a
going.
question?
I'm trying to help.
Sure, Tony.
No.
What does the answer to the 2 questions I answered matter?
Because I would like to pick up the phone and call Lightning. And if Lightning is available through the storm, that means I can increase the amount of damage that I do.
Yeah,
So-
I think I mean I'm like looking for where's the art. It looks I was what's the thing where they trick people by like it was almost
Misdirection?
Incept. Yeah,
Oh.
or I was thinking of Inception. Annette's background art has lightning on it, so it was like I was like Incept. Yeah, I'm gonna say lightning's
welcome.
available.
Excellent.
Yeah, lightning
Teamwork.
available. So I assume that means more lightning than just normal call light, because you can call lightning without there being lightning.
Correct. But if I'm utilizing the storm that currently exists, instead of making a new one, the spell can be more damaging because I
Excellent.
am using damage. Anyways, okay, so when I cast the spell, I choose a point. And the lightning bolt shoots from the cloud to that point. Each creature within 5 feet of that point makes a dexterity saving throw, taking damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one.
Now, my reading of that map is that if you put that
Yep.
lightning bolt like right behind the Ashen monster, you can
Yep.
get 2 Ashen monsters and 0 friends.
Exactly, which is also
my
why
reading of
I
it.
went around the
math.
corner a little bit so I could see
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
point. Okay, so it looks like I don't have to. So I just roll.
Yep, and then they roll deck saves.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. I will roll. What do I need to? What's your spell save? What do I gotta
Dexterity
get to?
save for 15. DC
15. All right. The northern of the 2 monsters has rolled has not rolled anything yet. has rolled
Women
a
monster.
16, which is better than 15. And the southern one has also rolled a 16. Does anything happen on a success? Do they take half damage or
They
anything?
take half damage. Yep.
And you get to add an extra D10
Yes.
because they should have been marching inside somewhere.
Exactly.
They were not grounded.
Correct.
Mhm.
1d10. Roll.
I mean, they're in armor. That should be a Faraday cage.
I don't think that works that way for lightning. I think you're thinking about transmitting Wi-Fi. I think it's worse for lightning.
Okay, 25 plus 7.
And then halved
And then
or after
halved.
attack? So that would be 32,
2.
which is 16.
Okay.
Even without James Thompson. All
I
right,
know.
I put
Thanks.
16 damage on both of these. I will tell you, they don't look too shaken up by 16 damage.
Valid.
Did they look like they took lightning damage? Like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
didn't pump them up or anything?
No,
Yeah,
Just
right.
checking.
They're not Frankensteins who love lightning damage.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Yep.
It's a spooky castle. You got to ask these
Yeah, you
questions.
got
That's
to
very
ask spooky
true.
questions. All right, Tinkerbell, you all set?
Yes.
Krong, you are next.
I would like to be hidden once I come out this door, like some
Okay.
sort of a stealth situation.
That sounds like what you do all the time. Yep.
Yep.
Shall I roll stealth then?
Yes, please.
I mean, Jay.
I rolled a
right now-
26.
Yeah.
Wow. Jay is big and hulking at the moment, so
You hide in J-Raph's shadow. You are J-Raph's shadow.
Great. Let's see if this thing I set up in Roll20 will work. I am attacking with advantage. If I am successful, I will do sneak attack and surprise attack damage.
Oh.
And I'm attacking from behind J-Raph. because
I imagine
have
you're kind of
long,
furry
arms.
arm snakes out. I see it looks like you rolled a 27, or no, that's the damage.
25 to hit because I rolled
okay.
with advantage, and
Got it.
27 damage.
Okay,
Whee!
that definitely
Yay!
hits. Your furry arm snakes out and just stabs this ashen monster in the middle of its torso. And I will tell you that was not good for monsters. That monster is, can a ashen smoky monster be bloodied? No, but you can tell that it has less than 50% of its hit points from its dramatic decrease in structural integrity. And there's just like kind of soot, just kind of like dissipating into the air around it as it's losing its cohesion.
Good.
Good. Krog, you've moved into the hallway. You've attacked an ashen monster. You got anything else, or is that you?
I'm going to make one more move, say here to clear the door out, but that's it for me.
All right. J-Raph and Cherish, you might be thinking about what you're going to do, but let's find out what the monsters do first, since that may impact you. I'm going to say two of the kind of ashen monsters head over this way, and J-Raph is kind of holding the hallway here, and they're both going to attack at J-Raph. They have multiple attacks. They're going to swing at you with a long sword over and over again, J-Raph. So northernmost one makes 2 long sword attacks. 10's not going to hit you, but a 22 is pretty good.
22 will.
You're going to take 8 damage from that. Second one gets 2 long swords attacks. I got a 12 is not going to hit you. 15 question mark? Probably not.
Nope.
All right. Let's see. On the other side of the trophy room, the doors swing open as the guard that was stationed in the south hallway marches into this room. It looks around for a target, and it sees Cherish and Levithia here and fires crossbow bolts at both of you. Levithia, I got a 22 to hit with a crossbow bolt.
Yep.
And critical to hit Cherish.
Oh,
It's only its crossbow, so it's going to do 8 damage to each of you.
Okay.
All right, that was their turn. J-Raph, you are next.
Okay, I am going to haul out my Raven's Death Great Axe
Yeah.
because it's the best. And I am going to swing it at the one that is already damaged and sussed me out.
Mm-hmm.
And I rolled a 24.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
Yeah.
Haha. So the damage to that is 7.
Okay.
But as a bonus action, I would like to cast Wrathful
I was gonna
Smite.
say, I felt like some kind of
Uh,
smite was incoming.
It's
Yeah.
smite. Not wrathful, shining smite, because I am
Shining
fearful
smite.
they might be resistant to necrotic damage. So
They're not
shine.
undead, but I could you know
I don't know for
you
sure.
don't know
So
that.
this,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're very undead coded, even if they're not technically undead. Yeah. But,
yes. So I'm casting at level 3,
mhm.
and it puts a shining bright light in a 5-foot radius, and they have to attack rolls have advantage, and it also will take. I can't see if there's a defense or if I just get to smite them. I might just get to smite them.
I think you just get to smite them because you already you hit.
Yeah, I think you had to hit in order to do it.
Yes. So it's an additional 7 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay.
So, but if I have double attacks, does that mean I can still take another swing with my axe at them?
You can. Yeah.
That was a bonus action?
Uh,
To
Shining
smite?
Smite was a bonus action. Yes, correct. So you may still have attacks.
So this time I rolled a 26 to hit.
And you're focusing on the same damaged one over
Same
and over
one.
again.
Yeah,
Yep.
might as well just try to get rid of one. And I rolled really well that time.
Yay.
It is 12 plus 3 or 11 plus 3, so 15 points of damage.
You are just wailing on this kind of heavily armored soot monster, and you're, each hit kind of like just blocks of black chalky stuff just kind of dissipate, and then the glowing smite kind of burns away, and then with your second attack you just kind of send it crumbling into thin air. There's just kind of a black soot streak along the ground where that
Nice.
creature, that menacing monster once was.
Ha,
Nice.
Wahahaha.
So that was your turn, I think.
that was my turn.
All right, Cherish, you are all up. You are in the trophy room with Levithia. To the south, one of these ashen monsters has stomped through the door with a crossbow, but you also know there's one to the north in the kind of collapsing hallway with Jiraf.
Okay. Cherish is going to go after the one that just came in.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting kind of crowded on the porch,
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
nice as it is.
Mhm.
Gonna move about there, which should put me 5 feet
Mm-hmm. So you rush up to the ashen monster.
from the monster. And stop me if you've heard this one before, but I'm going to attack and I'm going to smite.
Smite.
Nice.
Yeah.
Paladin's got a paladin.
Mm-hmm.
Only I'm going to do branding smite.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So we're dealing with some astral radiance.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll roll. I'm attacking with my glaive.
Glaive.
Glaven. Well, I'll try to attack with my glaive. The bad rolls don't stop. That's an 11 to hit.
The kind of heavily armored ashen soldier kind of parries the glaive away with a sword, but maybe your second attack will be able to get through.
Yeah, we'll try that again. Yeah, 24.
Yeah, it's slow and kind of hulking, and so you kind of you get a second attack on it, and I imagine this attack will include that smite, that aforementioned smite.
Yes, it will. So this is an extra 2d6 on top of 1d10 plus 2. Oh, d10s, where have you gone? You are not a d10. There we go. 1d10 plus 2. That is an 8, so 14.
All right, good first attack on this soot-like monster. Do you have anything else on your turn?
No. Nope, I'm good.
All right. Levithia, you're next. You're in the same room as Cherish and this monster. There's another fight happening out on the porch.
There is. I agree that the porch is getting crowded, and the fact that it has no safety railing like a good
No,
porch should.
no, it just goes off into nothingness.
Uh-huh.
There's just a void. It's
Yeah.
like it's like your classic college house porch. It's just a swirling void out there.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna stay in here and team up with Cherish to
Mhm.
see if we can take down this one inside, and I am going to fire my hand crossbow again.
Okay.
And hope I do better this time. That's just
I think if you had been watching numbers, you might know their armor class is probably in the upper teens.
well, I rolled in the upper teens. And
That's
then
a trophy
and
room.
As a bonus action, before I did that, I wanted to use my Slayer's Prey.
Oh,
So as a bonus action, I designate one creature is going to be that creature.
yeah, that one, the one in the
yep.
room with you. Yeah.
And the first time each turn that I hit that target with a weapon attack, prey.
Okay. Is it still a ranger?
Because I have one level of rogue, and because Cherish is standing right there, I also get sneak attack.
So you get
that's-
sneak attack and slayers.
and Slayer. And let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 4 is 11 points of damage.
That's a pretty good crossbow shot. 11
Especially for my
damage.
little hand crossbow.
Yeah, a little hand crossbow. Yep.
Mhm.
Noted on the horrible monster. Anything else, Levithia?
No, that took my bonus action
All right.
to do the Slayer's Prey.
All right,
Okay.
Tinkerbell.
No, hey. Let's see. Time I'll put the spooky die off to the side and just stick with. Now you only get sneak attack once a turn as well.
Once a
or is that-
turn.
Once
Okay.
a turn. Multiple times a round, but once a turn.
Gotcha. All right. So then this is a mere 6 points.
All right, I will tell you that was enough combined with Cherish's attack to bloody this ashen monster.
Woo! I would high five, but I'm staying over here.
Yeah.
Behind the-
Very fair.
Long distance high five.
Mhm.
yes, exactly.
High five.
Tinkerbell, you're out on what we're calling the porch, which is to say a interior corridor of the castle that would probably be very wary of just like the ground beneath them slowly disintegrating upward as the castle dematerializes. But that's not a problem for you. What would you like to do?
I have another question before I pick up the phone.
Is it about who you're going to call?
Ghostbusters? So it says until the spell ends, because it's a concentration up to 10 minutes. You can take a
Mhm.
magic action to call down lightning in that way, again, targeting the same point or a different one. Do
Spell slots because you're just
Cool.
concentrating.
so I can
So you
just-
probably want to keep doing that.
Yeah, which is
Unless there was some
absolutely-
reason you didn't want to do that.
Nope, I would.
Because the Ashen monster is not quick on its feet this time and takes the full force of that lightning. Tell us about how much that's going to be.
23 plus.
Plus outside damage.
5.
That is 28 is what I count.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, because they only took half damage last time. Because
Yep.
28 is a lot to just,
Yes, it is.
just have happen. All right.
Back inside these doors, duck behind this corner,
Yep.
and then roll stealth,
Mm-hmm.
for which I got a 30.
Okay. The Ashen monster has forgotten about your existence.
And then attack from where I am here in this room because I
All right.
still got that.
That would be, I would be very surprised if that happened to me. I would not
Yeah.
like it at all.
Okay, that's this one up here because now I do not get surprise attack, but I do still have sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 23 to hit with advantage.
Yep.
And 30 damage.
All right, you
Hey.
slay that Ashen monster.
30 for 30.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice, Krong. Anything else?
Thanks, Krong.
The Ashen monsters are next, and there are more soldiers being called by the sound of battle. Levithia, the door next to you crashes
Oh, my.
open as a soldier that was sent off to the lower floors by a command spell has
Oh,
returned
yeah.
and come to investigate things. Cherish, another Ashen monster, stumbles through enough movement to make an attack. But the one next to you does, and it's going to try and hit you with a longsword, Cherish. So 2 longsword attacks coming your way. Thea, you don't like being in melee combat, and yet that's what's happening. 2 longsword attacks coming to you. Rolled a 10 and an 11.
Yay!
All right. So there are 3 of these smoky monsters remaining, but one of Jraff, you are next. You're on the porch, but you can tell that the battle has now moved indoors.
It has, and therefore I'm going to duck inside the door and zip over to this one that just surprised Levithia.
Thank you.
I commanded him earlier, and he's now being very disobedient.
Rude.
He completed his order. You told him to go downstairs somewhere, and he
Yeah,
did that.
I
And
Back
came
for
back.
more.
just rolled. So I get another
Can you
D12.
You can't combine that with a smite, can you? No, it doesn't work that way. If
Oh,
it, if it
that's
was,
okay.
Yes, you can.
I have a
oh,
I have a
you can.
second
I'm pretty
attack
sure you
anyway.
can. That
Okay.
I'm
I
pretty
know
sure.
sneak attack
Smite.
is different than smite, right? I know sneak attack you definitely can.
You're the DM. You tell me what the rules are, man.
Yeah.
Reading stuff on the internet.
While he does that, I'm going to say I don't like this thing that I'm doing where it just tells me what the results are. I want to see the dice numbers. So I'm gonna,
Yeah.
I've been rolling my physical dice, and I just rolled very well with my double dice
Yay.
damage. 22
The internet
points of
seems,
damage.
from what I'm seeing, you get to, if you want to do a smite, you should do it. You should double the dice. Yeah. I'm a little
Okay.
unclear. I didn't, the follow-up question had in my head is like, do you have to pre-declare the smite? But I feel like you were going to smite no matter what.
I declare smite.
I declare spite.
Smite.
So 22 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And
Also gonna smite
then
then?
I still am going to smite, but I'm going to smite at a lesser. Because
A lesser smite.
Oh, do you
Lesser
actually roll
smite?
for that particular smite, or is it just a certain number of damage?
a certain amount of damage.
Okay, so I don't think that gets doubled then.
Yeah, that's
No,
not
no,
being
no.
critical.
But has this one been hit before?
No, it just arrived.
Yep, just got here.
Okay, well then we're going to use the 3rd level again and smite with 3 dice.
All right, you have bloodied this newly arrived smoke monster.
Ha. Oh, and I can still hit it again with my second
Oh,
attack.
yeah.
I forgot about that. This is fun. I like the smiting.
Always be smiting. Yeah.
Roll another 12. Did not. I merely rolled a 5 plus 3 is 8.
All right.
I would like to say next time, stay where I told you.
Okay. The smoky monster looks at you with a ashen monster. Another one has come to back it up. But that first one, is bloodied. What would you like to be doing?
I'm going to attempt to call a shot. It's
Mm.
going to be fun if it
Ooh.
works. I am going to move Cherish. It shouldn't grab Skitter over to one side, and then attack with their glaive with this bloodied guy. Awesome. So Cherish has Channel Divinity, Fury of the Tides, where I can push a target 10 feet
Mm-hmm.
into another target to cause additional 3 damage.
So you're just slamming these guys together
Yeah, just kind of
with the
knocking their
power
heads together.
with the power of the tides.
With the power
Oh.
of the tides. So that's glaive is 9. So that one is 9 damage.
Okay, 9 damage to the first one.
That's attack number 1. Bonus action. I think it's actually just an effect. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can choose to push the
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
giant wave of water just comes up out of nowhere and slams
Yeah.
into the other.
Not nearly as
guy.
cool as the lightning, of course. That
You got, from a property damage point of view, you may be like an outdoor party, and this may have been a mistake to bring you into the closed confines of a castle that was already structurally compromised.
Remediation needs to
Mhm.
happen.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to
Did anything happen to the?
takes plus 3 bludgeoning damage. This lasts for 1 minute.
I'm going to say that the person you get pushed into takes 3 bludgeoning damage too, because they got a big guy shoved into them. That's
Yeah.
that's
I'm not
my
gonna argue.
feeling on that. So, cool. All set, Cherish. All right, Levithia, we are round to Ashen Monster that has just kicked in the door next to you. So I'm real curious. What are you going to do?
Well, I have a short sword,
Mhm.
so I am going to transfer my my hand crossbow to my left hand, pull out the short sword with my right hand, and attack this guy next to me with
Even though it's not your target of monsterdom.
short sword. Correct.
Okay.
And I rolled not great. That's only a 12 to hit, so I'm assuming that does not hit.
You smash one of the trophies next to him.
Okay. Well, as a bonus action,
Just
players
fire
think-
like a backward behind the head shot
Yep.
over there.
And because I took the feat crossbow expert, I don't have disadvantage because there's a guy right next to me.
Wow.
I just get to
Nice.
do it. And I get to do this as a bonus action because I attacked with a one-handed weapon. So let's see if I do any better with that hand.
Plinks around from.
I do get my my Slayer's
Mhm.
Prey, and I get sneak attack because Cherish is still right there. So we do 6.
This Ashen Monster. It is still standing, but it does not look long for this world.
I still have a second attack.
What?
Yeah.
That was what
my
you did
first
as
attack
a
and
bonus action.
Yep.
Yeah, you're just like, I just fire a crossbow bolt with precision accuracy as part of my sword attack. All right.
Yep.
Is your second attack sword or crossbow?
Now my second
based?
attack is a sword attack.
Got it.
I haven't determined it's not super clear on whether or not I can just fire my hand crossbow into somebody's face. It doesn't say anything about point blank shooting, so I'm just going to try the short sword and crit.
Says you should always be using a crossbow.
It's at this point, yes, I
Yep.
think so.
Tinkerbell, you're all alone on the porch with your storm and your call lightning.
Yeah, I guess I'll come inside.
You're gonna stop concentrating on call lightning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because
Don't
So many
remember.
questions.
So many questions.
Hey, Tony. Got
That's
another
it, but-
question. Let's see.
Probably the title of this episode. So many questions.
Oh wait, helps if I. That's not okay.
I'm gonna say. I mean, it looks like you can do.
And it
Mhm.
being not considered in the storm anymore because we're inside.
I was just wondering if you could
Yeah, but
like
you can still-
directionally throw it from
Yeah.
outside into inside. Just asking.
I'm gonna say it does not look like you could because it has all this stuff about the cloud and it's a 10-foot tall cylinder with a 60-foot radius
Yeah.
above
A
you.
60-foot radius?
Well, it's up in the
Wow.
sky above all this. Yeah, I mean it's a thunderstorm,
Yeah.
and then you direct the lightning from the thunderstorm. I'm going to say that being inside has this distinct advantage.
Fine.
Also, they are wearing. I don't know if I mentioned, but the newest 3 monsters are wearing rubber boots that are insulated.
Oh, Kathy, what if you just blasted at the wall right up here?
Ooh.
You can make a hole, and then you could kill this guy.
Okay. Well, let's see.
So much property damage.
It's already
fault.
being damaged.
They attacked us.
There's no the insurance is going to deny this even before we have damage because it's being sucked into the sky. So
I'm concerned that you guys don't want to save this castle.
Listen,
Is
we
it
can
savable?
understand.
I'm going
It's
to go
not the
back and look at
castle
our
we're trying to save.
objectives, but I don't
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
saving the castle was on it.
Like, so if we put everything back down in place, it's just going to be okay. It won't be like all rickety and broken.
Well, what's going to happen is we're going to get the heart, and then the vortex is going to stop. The castle just falls down wherever it is.
That's how magic works. Yep. Nothing.
Gravity
Okay.
takes hold once again, and boom.
All right, Tinkerbell, what do you got for us?
All right. I think this is how this works. We'll find out together. I'm going to cast Moonbeam, 5-foot radius, not 60.
Where do you
I
want
would
a
like
moonbeam
it right
to be?
here
All right.
to get both of those. And
If you read the, I think the significance of moonbeam is
When
you
this-
start your.
when the cylinder appears, each creature.
Because I don't see that in the legacy version.
Oh, I'm using the one in D&D Beyond.
Numbers different, all in the same program.
And no indication of what
I mean
is.
the same things against path. I've rolled constitution checks for both of those Ashen monsters. One of them succeeds. One of them fails miserably.
Okay.
What happens to you when you fail miserably?
Half as hold on.
Full damage.
Full. No,
Full
you take the full damage.
Okay.
Kathy, not your best negotiating.
No, it's true. I'm so sorry. I'm using those. But on a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage only.
Well, one of them saved and one of them didn't. So tell me
Okay.
about the damage.
So let me 2d10.
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 And Levithia had been wailing on at 5 hit points, so it's gone.
Woohoo!
And the other one will take a full 10. All right. That was Tinkerbell's turn, I assume.
Yes.
You've moonbeamed. You're being very elemental this battle.
Yeah, I'm feeling the vibe from the storm outside. It's all good.
Krong, you are in the middle of the trophy room. There's battles happening. The one to the south, barely injured. Seems unlikely that you could murder both before they get a turn, but let's find out. Maybe you've got some kind of dagger explosion power that we've never heard of.
I think I'm going to go deal with the one on the west. Take him out, then we can all like pile on this guy in the south. So I will
I like that.
go to the west, duck under this table, and then politely request to roll stealth to become hidden.
Yep.
Ah, that looks better. That's a
Nice.
23 for stealth.
Yeah, you disappear. The Ashen veteran monsters thinks that there's some kind of bugbear type, like stuffed animal on this trophy display.
And I have rolled a 28 with advantage to hurt him.
Oh no, you are not a shadow. You are a terrible monster, and you attack.
And I have rolled. That's not right. Hang on.
That does not look right. I don't think it did the second
That
half
D20
of it.
shouldn't have been there. I'm going to try that roll one more time.
Yeah. 5d6 is a lot. That's not. Whoa.
31.
Yeah, that is enough to dispatch this injured ashen smoke monster, leaving just another black sooty streak in the ground as it dissolves away.
Thank
All
you.
done, Krong? All done, Krong?
Is Monty for
All
I
done,
am
Krong?
done with my turn.
Thank you. My last remaining smoky monster rushes over to. It left the moonbeam.
Okay. Did it start
Yeah.
its turn in the moonbeam?
Yes, but we kind of dealt with that already.
All right, fine.
Nice try though.
Cherish, I have rolled a 16 and a 23. I feel pretty good about that 23, but I don't know your exact armor class.
The 23 hits.
Jiraf, you're next, followed
Can
by
I
Cherish.
do?
You do
Can
some
I
kind
do
of
a
reaction?
reaction?
Yeah, what's your reaction?
Some sort of hellish rebuke, maybe?
Oh.
At a second level. So that's 3d10.
Mm-hmm.
3d10.
3d10.
Dang it! I'm too slow.
It just happens. My
So-
infernal fury.
Yeah, tell us. I don't know if all of our players or all of our listeners has seen a hellish rebuke. What is the nature?
Momentarily surrounded by hellish flames.
And this is a thing. This is a tiefling thing
Specialty.
by your infernal.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay, it does. Historically, they haven't been great at though, but it rolled a critical. So it kind of lunges out of the way. I imagine it makes a horrible noise as it like crushes into this wall. Is 21's probably enough to evade a?
Well, it's yes, but on a save, it still takes half damage.
All right, tell us about half damage.
So that's 7, 6, and 2. 7, 6, 2 is 13, 15. So
Usually, I think we round down.
It's always down.
Yeah, so 7. And what kind of damage is it?
it is fire damage.
All right. So the Ashen veteran is kind of ignited by fire, and here completely immune to fire.
Rude.
So that's
How dare.
yeah. But you learned that. So that was the only way to. So that was a reaction on its turn.
That's correct.
All right. I think we are up to Jiraf. I think it's the start of your turn.
So I just have enough to move right beside Cherish. And I already have my axe, and I rolled a 14 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And
Damage for this first attack.
yep.
Noted.
And then I will again use, so that's 2d6.
2d6.
But I rolled a 10.
10 more
So
damage.
I still
Cherish.
have another.
Oh.
No, I still have another hit.
All right,
That
roll
was
it.
just one action.
Just
I
warming
have
up.
two. I rolled a.
Not enough to hit one of these.
Mm.
I'm very upset, but I accept it.
Accept it. Cherish, you're next. Can you
Dare.
So rude.
Yeah, I'm just gonna glaive.
glaive?
Just gonna
Yay.
glaive.
Glaive life.
To
That is a 24 for the first
That
hit.
definitely hits.
And I'm going to second level. So I'll roll for damage on the glaive, which is going to be 6 plus 2 is 8. So that's 8 damage for the glaive, and
Yep.
then 2d6 for the smite.
Mhm.
So I just rolled 2 1s for my damage.
You get to reroll them. 'cause
I
it's a
get to
great
reroll?
weapon.
I just rolled
That
two
is pretty
twos.
great.
I just rolled 2 2s. So I'm going to roll them again. There we go. So that's 6.
6 more damage.
Yep, and then I'm gonna give Buddy a shove as well. So there's another 3,
Another
6.
3.
So that's
Okay.
9, and
Okay, I've got that all noted. That was your first attack, right? Do you get a second attack?
I do get a second attack.
You might be able to dispatch this guy with your second attack.
I'm gonna glaive again, and that's a crit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not. I'm not emotionally investing in this guy. But let's just double check the math that this is enough to dispatch him.
That's a 10 for damage. Plus 2 is 12.
You, I imagine, just kind of like slice him in half with the glaive and the 2.
Staff
No.
members.
Right.
Yep.
Didn't really deserve it.
It is sad. But that is the nature of moving around a haunted castle. Basically, it was not exactly your plan, but through careful tactics and cunning, have eradicated all of the guards on this floor of the castle, which means you're probably somewhat more free to move around and explore. I'll
You are
remind
now
you
free.
map of the castle in its previous state. And I think you were looking for the king's bedroom, which is no longer have not explored yet. There are also castle floating in the sky. Only one of you does. It's going to require us both to get there.
Yeah.
So what would you like to do next, adventurers?
Shall we
I-
finish exploring?
Place?
You think there's 2 helpful fireplaces? in this?
Probably.
Actually,
If we had
there's
one, why not
probably
a second?
an unhelpful fireplace to balance out the
True.
helpful one.
It's pairs.
True.
One always tells the truth, and one always tells lies.
Have we looked through this trophy room to see if there's any cool stuff we can steal?
I think it was mainly, you did look through it pretty thoroughly before going on to the other parts of the second floor. It seemed like it was probably mainly kind of like sentimental items belonging to the king that were stored here. So it's like, his first sword and his first suit of these things is priceless, but the resale value
But
of them
actual value is worthless. Got it.
worthless.
Let's move.
Just complete trash.
Complete.
So it's not like
Love it.
the sword is good, like my great axe.
No.
No.
I mean, it's, yeah.
Did anybody get hurt enough that we would want to even consider a
I would say of places that you might want to do that in the castle, this is the best one that you've seen in terms of like, it's a secure closed room.
time? I would totally use a hit
I'm
die.
down
or two.
20 points, 21 points, but I still have
Maybe we should-
56.
Yeah, I'm down.
I take a look outside. I do a little bit of like, how fast is that bedroom moving away from us? Yes, exactly. Lick my finger, hold it up to the storm.
Yep.
Yep. Mhm.
And do I think it's okay? That's not going to get like
You feel like you could spend
inaccessible.
may have even been warned that if you slept in the castle. I think you can't leave I think there's like a whole, like there's a lot of baggage that goes with that. So
Okay.
In and we
Mhm.
need to use that.
magic healing.
We could do that.
Yeah, I've got cure wounds as well, and lay on
good.
hands.
Nice.
You've got paladins and druids. You're well prepared for all kinds of things. I'm just going to reveal, I feel like you probably might have as you're kind of taking in the things, I'm just going to reveal more of the map so that you see that there's hallways all around this trophy room, and there are a series of doors off of that hallway leading to chambers
Yeah.
to the east of you.
Because I didn't need any rest. For
All right, you
anything.
spend the time scouting,
Yeah.
casually scouting.
Especially since I can
used
fly,
2 hit
so I'm
dice
not too
and got
worried.
within 1 of full. But more importantly, my Slayer's Prey now resets, so I can use
Nice.
that again if we get into another fight.
Tinkerbell, do you want to get a perception check for looking around, flying around
Yeah.
carefully and studying stuff?
I would love to.
I rolled more than 2 hit dice and I am back up to full power.
Well, I rolled a 4.
Okay. Where the castle, like the wall to it has gone away, so theoretically, there's a door for people because you can fly. It looks like that is somebody's personal quarters in there.
Doesn't look
is-
that personal. Looked
Well,
kind of
It's
bare
pretty
and
impersonal.
It's got it's a bedroom.
Do
You know.
the smoke monsters sleep?
so
Has
it
it
wasn't
always
built for
been?
the ash monsters.
Yeah.
Like that's really
That's a good
just
point.
a
Thank
recent
you.
development. It's been a lovely castle for hundreds of years. The last week has not been good, but like before that, yeah, it was
Yeah, the
um,
Yelp reviews started like just diving only like a week ago.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, the Zillow rating probably hasn't refreshed
Yep.
yet.
mm-mm.
Yes.
There is arc with red fins. I was going to tell you more information, but you rolled very lowly. You can see there's kind of 3 parts of the castle floating in the, above this area. So like lots of the castle has just moved on in the form of like bricks floating up, but there are 3 intact parts of the castle that have kind of broken off in pieces, like part of the castle at some point.
Okay.
So that are still intact. All right. Has everyone healed as
Mhm.
much as they want to heal? I think you were discussing potentially scouting the rest of the second floor before you went into parts that are not.
Yeah.
Want to open that door?
Yeah, I do.
All right. You open the door. The door is unlocked, and it leads into somebody's personal quarters, but they are not in good shape. This room looks like it has had the room and burnt flesh. Yeah. That's
I
what you
like
got.
how we're all being grossed out by that when one of us was trying to set someone on fire like an hour ago.
I feel bad.
Maybe they didn't make the transition to shadow monster or something.
Yeah, this bedroom, inhabitant didn't try to attack us first.
Yeah.
That we know of.
Exactly. Unless it.
Krong, would you like to do
became
anything
something
in this
else.
room? Would anyone else like to do anything?
You guys want to
I mean, like
search it?
I
Yeah.
would like to roll an Arcana check. I just want to see if I can figure out what happened
Yeah.
and if it has any
idea.
relation to what the
Smart.
heck is going on.
Give me an Arcana check, Levithia.
I will not give you a good one though because it's only 11.
You do think I will sell you with an 11 something magic happened.
Or
Yeah.
whatever the
Mhm.
equivalent is.
I'm going to go down to the next door.
All right. Quarters. You get the sense that these are probably people who have some kind of decent standing in the castle because their rooms are pretty big and spacious. So there's some crossed swords and shields on the wall. There's a simple bed and wardrobe. There's a little glass statuette on a nightstand. This room does not look like it has had an explosion in it.
That's good. I mean, if there's a glass statue that's in one piece, then no
No.
question.
I will just check under the bed.
Mm-hmm.
See
if
if there's
anyone's
any
down there.
friends.
There is no monsters under the bed.
All right, fine.
Bless you.
I know.
Go
It was like
open this-
slide under the bed, and now you can be like,
I
I
wanna-
have a monster under the bed.
I want to make an Arcana check to see if that glass statuette might be magical or if it's just a cute
Sure.
little knickknack. Okay, that's definitely better than the last one. That's a 17.
It is some kind of knickknack.
Okay,
It is of non-magical nature.
I will leave it be.
Krong, as you look, the southernmost door in this hallway leads to a privy. That's right. Every now and then, they remember to add a bathroom to a map.
Ooh.
Going back up to this middle bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
is this window open or was it blown out by the explosion?
I think it's blown.
Bomb got thrown in the window or something.
Is the glass shatter
Yeah, which
pattern
way
going
is the glass
in
shatter?
or out?
Outside.
Yeah,
Anything on the
Encyclopedia Brown.
inside?
Or investigation.
All right,
I always
rolling
get tripped up if investigation is supposed to have a social component to it or not. I'm bad at remembering the skills and 4 pattern perfectly. Piecing together, you see a 3D image of it in your mind. Someone was incinerated in this bed through magical means. So there was basically perhaps some kind of fireball like spell used on this. In fact, Krong, I'm just going to say, you think that as you kind of saunter around the room, standing in the doorway, you get the sense that probably someone magically attacked from the doorway a sleeping person, incinerating, most of the room.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
have questions though. Like, why? Whose room
Are they
is
for me
this?
or are they for Kathy? Kathy loves questions.
Hey, I'm the one that asks questions here. Thank you very much.
Oh, sorry. Only questions, never answers.
Yes.
Like, can we kind of do a like search? If amongst like, this is an ashy place. There's no heart of
You get in your rewind. There's a silhouette in the door, and
I'm holding down left trigger.
Yeah, okay. And you see them with their hands casting the identity of the attacker or
Darn
the
it.
identity of the victim, and does not give you the motive. So
6.
you're looking around, and it's like so much. This person had a lot of nice stuff in this room before it was incinerated.
Wow.
Where the central point would be.
Yeah, you could.
Good idea.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I don't even think I have to roll for that. I think that's.
I don't think so. I think it just happens.
Just happens. So, you can see
Yes.
magic.
Yep.
So, what school of magic?
I'm going to tell you, even just, exactly what spell was used here. And you know that it was a spell called Cinder Spite, which creates a magical explosion of fire. Specifically, like would target a person and just kind of incinerates a person.
Okay.
It seems likely, I feel like you're using detect magic, that you that some kind of reasonably someone you met last session who was trapped in a fireplace. It feels like there's some thematic connections there in terms of the types of magic of elemental magic being used against some of the people that lived and visited the castle.
Is there anything here that is like broken neatly in two that I can mend?
I think I would say no.
Okay.
Is it limited to broken? I don't know the text of the spell.
The spell repairs a single break or tear in an object. This is a broken chain link.
So you have it seems like there's 3 chambers on kind of military motifs to it. You have not looked in the northernmost one, other than Tinkerbell kind of did a quick look around the giant hole in the wall that was there.
Yep, that's a hole.
I don't know if that's hole assessed. I don't know if that's something you are interested in doing, or if you want to move on to other things here in the castle.
I'll go open that door.
All right.
Watch this. This is the one that was trapped.
Right. We're all in the fireplace.
And then I will do a very swift search of the room to see if there's anything useful or interesting. But I'm staying away from the edge of the wall. Or the hole, I guess.
I think you would probably been around enough to smell that kind of smell of like magical reagents and little trinkets. There's a bunch of like stuff on the wall where somebody has kind of marked out in chalk different kind of magic in the wall. But as you're kind of looking around, before you've even crossed the threshold, some kind of defensive measures are activated, and kind of swirling up with angry faces.
I close the door.
And you close the door. Will these tornado monsters be thwarted by a closing door? Will they chase the adventurers up and down the castle corridors? Will they find an answer or answers such as these? Tune in next time to Total Party Kill. Thank you for the arrows on the map explaining how
Empty walls work.
how tornado monsters work.
Yep, perfect.
Awesome. We will go.